I always loved that. He knew the people's elbow was coming, but he was like, nah, you ain't gonna hit that on me. Rock was like, man, sit your ass down. Boom, drop the elbow. Hey, yo, what's happening, people? It's your boy Blaze here, back to you with the #1 hit for Venomous reactions, and today we got ourselves a wrestling flashback video. And this is the top 10 iconic special moves and taunts that hype the fans up. And this is the first part. Like, the last part y'all saw me do was the part 7, so I'm gonna go through part 1 and 6 just to catch myself up. But as you already know, when wrestlers do like a certain move or a certain taunt, it got the fans jacked up. And I'm not even gonna hold you, I can recall quite a few of them, like the Undertaker sit-up, or the rest in peace taunt, or the eyes rolling in the back of his head, or the DX cross chop. I guarantee I got into plenty of trouble behind that taunt, but that's besides the point. But it got the fans anticipated and amped up to what's about to happen next. So we're gonna see what wrestling flashback is gonna say with this part. Should be a good old trip down nostalgia. So without further ado, let's get into it.
1, 2, is this on?
We all know how
Love
impactful a wrestler's finishing move can be when it comes to winning a match and getting over with the audience. And while the move itself is what pulls the trigger, the build-up and the taunting done beforehand helps load the gun. This can be a wrestler's way of powering up, or simply just a unique thing they do that helps them in a match or entertains the audience.
Yep. Ready to strike.
We'll highlight examples of both today as we look at 10 wrestlers with unique special abilities or signature taunts. Hogan hulks up. Hulk Hogan channeled the energy of the crowd by no-selling his opponent's punches.
He's hulking up.
And as the fans' reaction grew stronger, Hogan would hulk up, pointing his finger at the opponent, countering their offense, and firing back with some shots of his own.
Too many times to count.
From there, the Hulkster delivered a big boot before hitting his finisher, the atomic leg drop.
Leg drop.
The audience knew whenever Hogan hulked up, he was now in control and the end was near.
Yep, it was game over. Sucks for you, Christian. Oh.
Kurt Angle pulls the straps down.
Whenever Angle throws down them straps, oh, it's getting ready for either an Angle slam or he's about to snap that ankle. Either one, I was gonna love it. Like, especially if it was somebody we all disliked. Like, we wanted to see Kurt Angle go to that place and just go Olympic on somebody. Love it.
Angle pulled the straps of his singlet down, you knew he meant business, as this meant the Angle Slam or the ankle lock was on the way.
Jerry Lawler used to drop the strap, and that meant here comes the finish.
That's where I got it from. I stole from Jerry.
I love it. I love it. Oh! Turned him inside out. Yeah, he's about to go Olympic.
And if the straps coming off wasn't enough for Kurt, we would sometimes witness the rare instances in which he pulled the straps back up, only to pull them down for a second time. This was typically Angle's last roll of the dice in a match, but once he did it, there was truly no stopping him.
That means that's big time kicking out of an ankle slam.
Yep.
Undertaker sits up.
I called it.
No matter how hard wrestlers try, they can never
ghost.
keep the Undertaker down. You can't kill what's already dead, as the saying goes. And the dead man showed us this time after time throughout his illustrious career.
That indeed is the new face of fear.
Well, He's
When
not
Taker sat
done
up, the
yet.
crowd rose with him, while the other wrestlers in the ring looked on in fear. The Phenom regularly found creative ways to sit up by countering moves.
Punk with the vice locked in. Here's a 2 count.
The look on CM Punk's face when he had the anaconda vice and the shoulders were down. 1, 2, sit up. Like, Undertaker was looking like, you're not going to kill me. You're not going to destroy me. Not yet. Not before I destroy your ass. I love it.
Look at this.
Or by simply scaring his opponents.
Left them frozen in fear. The look on Eddie's face like, hello, I don't want no smoke. Oh, he saw you, Cena.
The only notable counter to the Undertaker's sit-up came from The Rock while performing his signature People's Elbow.
I always loved that. He knew the People's Elbow was coming, but he was like, nah, you ain't gonna hit that on me. Rock was like, man, sit your ass down. Boom, drop the elbow.
Shawn Michaels does a kip-up. The Heartbreak Kid's incredible
yeah.
athleticism was on display every time he wrestled, but one of his most impressive feats was his ability to kip up off the mat and spring back to his feet.
Both these superstars are
It never gets tired.
Check this out. This is vintage HBK. The lights are on.
Sit up and kip up.
This was a staple of HBK's.
I ain't gonna lie, man, that was awesome to see. The Undertaker sit up and the Shawn Michaels kip up that year during the Royal Rumble, the final 2. Well, until one had to be tossed over the top rope, but still an awesome sight to see, man. I'm telling you.
His matches, as typically he would hit a flying forearm and then lay on the mat whilst flat on his back. Shawn would then do the kip up, which acted as an eventual setup to his diving elbow from the top rope. And then following that, Michaels would tune up the band for the sweet chin music.
Number 1 with a bullet.
The kip up is something a number of wrestlers have adopted over the years,
Ooh.
but it was Shawn that did it the best.
This is Shawn Michaels.
All facts.
That's the original. Here we go.
Randy Orton going crazy before hitting a DDT. Randy Orton's draping DDT has been one of his signature moves for the past 2 decades, but in more recent times, he likes to hype himself up before hitting said move in a bit of a weird fashion.
Randy Orton draping.
In the words of Michael Cole, vintage Orton. You would see him low-key go to that place right before dropping him with the draping DDT. Boom! 99. Randy Orton's a character.
It just works though, as it further adds to his somewhat unhinged character, and you can always bet that the DDT will be followed by Michael Cole shouting, "Vintage Orton."
Yep. Ooh, spiked him.
Vintage Orton. It's been the Randy Orton highlight reel.
Booker T does the Spinneroonie. Booker T really came into his own as an entertainer whilst in the WWE, and the Spinneroonie helped play a
That he
part in
did.
getting over with the audience.
I was a breakdancer back in the day. I was practicing one day in the wrestling school, and I did it, and it just kind of stuck as far as me having something different to do in the
Yeah, it really did stick with Booker T throughout his career, and whenever he would get hyped up to finish him off with either the booking or the scissors kick, he would hop up and do one Spinneroonie for the road. But it worked for Booker T. It worked for Booker T because not many people can pull that off. I mean, I'm still shocked at the fact that Kane actually did a Spinneroonie, a big red Spinneroonie at that.
wrestling ring.
Booker also used the Spinneroonie in WCW.
Here comes the Spinneroonie back to the vertical base.
But the dance became a much bigger deal once he came to the WWE. Fans couldn't
That it
wait to
did.
see the Spinneroonie in action.
Ooh. One
and
for
it
the
became so
road.
popular that other wrestlers began to imitate it.
Oh my God.
Oh, look at this.
King, what are you doing, my guy? That was not it.
God.
No. That was so cringe. Hey. A rockaroonie. I just caught this one. The fact that Kane pulled it off, man, that was entertaining and hilarious to see.
Oh, you got to admit, it's hilarious.
However, no one was able to do it quite like Booker.
Right here in the Windy
All
City.
facts.
Windy City.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Yeah, you
Batista
can't beat
shakes
the original.
ropes. Batista would love to end his matches by first hitting a spinebuster. Then he would get up, shake the ropes a la Ultimate Warrior, before giving his opponent the thumbs down gesture that he famously gave when turning on Triple H and Ric Flair.
Thumbs up, thumbs down.
Thumbs down. I think we have our answer.
Good night, Cena.
This worked the crowd into a frenzy and usually resulted in him finishing his opponent off with a Batista bomb for the win.
Ripping up his inside. Thumbs down.
Check this out.
Good night, Simon Dean.
Mankind uses Socko, a wrestler reaching into their pants and pulling out a stinking, smelly sock. Might not seem like it would be an effective setup for a finishing move, but the audience reacted so well to Mr. Socko that Mick Foley began to use it anytime he
The
worked
face
either
off.
under his real name or as Mankind. Socko was only meant to be a one-time gag, but the power of the fans meant that Socko became a regular part of Mick Foley's character.
And when the
It did. Whenever he would go for the mandible claw, he would go down and reach for Socko, and it fit Mankind to a T. And the fact that it was supposed to be a one-time thing turned out to be an integral part of his career. Who would have thought?
sock started getting over bigger than I was, I thought, why not just take the mandible claw that's already a force to be reckoned with and put a sweat sock on it.
No way, you can't do that.
Oh, I remember this. A
He
barbed
even got a
wire
spin-off of
mandible
Socko
claw.
when Foley tagged with The Rock.
You smell what the Rock is cooking. Know your room.
Sting no-sells. Sting had a unique ability he used in matches that allowed him to no-sell moves as if nothing had happened. Stinger would then beat his chest and taunt his opponent for more.
Oh.
You're not kidding, he's up. The devil's gonna be a franchise player.
Oh, gotta love it.
No effect on that vertical suplex takeover by Hogan.
He had a special connection with the audience, which was on show whenever he no-sold opponents' offense, as the fans reacted positively every time.
Good old Stinger.
Kevin, you missed.
Beating up the chest.
Through the table by 2.
The People's Elbow. The Rock has won numerous championships with his patented elbow, and it is perhaps the most iconic feature of his character, which all began as an inside joke. It was initially conceived in an attempt to make Undertaker break character, and while Undertaker didn't crack, The Rock continued to perfect the move over the years with the inclusion of the elbow pad and an increase in the overall theatrics.
The People's Elbow.
Mm. And
The Rock has since showcased
the fact that it was meant to make the Undertaker break character, and I've heard stories that people have tried their damnedest to try to make him break character, but to no avail. Oh man. But the fact that what was meant to try to make the Undertaker crack a smile wound up being an integral part of The Rock's career. I mean, you can only imagine how many matches he has won due to that patented People's Elbow, and it got the fans jacked, especially when he would do like the elbow pad and just toss it into the crowd. Hey, everyone that witnessed the People's Elbow in person got a souvenir. But man, this is awesome.
modified iterations such as the People's Gliding Elbow and the Nature Boy Elbow drop on Ric Flair at WrestleMania 20. Jerry the King Lawler also played his part in the build-up, frequently labeling it as the most electrifying move in all of sports entertainment.
Yep.
Electrifying move in all of entertainment.
Booyah!
You can't do it. The most electrifying man in all of
this build-up led to a simple elbow becoming one of the greatest finishers in wrestling.
Facts.
Not the people's elbow.
The people's elbow.
The most electrifying move in sports entertainment. People's elbow.
Booyah! Give me that.
The most electrifying move in sports entertainment history. The people's elbow.
Oh,
And
damn.
that brings us to the end of this video.
Damn.
Which other wrestler special moves do you want to see in a future video? Let me know in the comments. And as always, if you enjoyed the video, be sure to give it a like and subscribe to the channel. And if you enjoyed...
Yeah, I'm already subscribed and already liking the channel, but damn, I was hoping they would do the Rock in there, like mocking Stone Cold Steve Austin, like with the and before dropping the elbow. I was hoping they would have included that in there, but hey, maybe another compilation, maybe. But this is a good old trip down nostalgia, man. You know, looking back on all these, and I ain't gonna hold you, man. The Undertaker sit up, iconic. The kip up from Shawn Michaels, iconic. And Kurt Angle pulling down the straps before going Olympic on somebody, iconic. And the crazy thing about it is, with Mankind, with Sacco, I'm still shocked to find out that was only supposed to be a one-time thing, but it wound up being an iconic part of his career. Same thing with The Rock. And what was supposed to be like to help The Undertaker break character. Even though he tried but could not pull it off. But it wound up being one hell of a finisher that got the fans jacked up. And all the moves and the taunts in this compilation was a good old trip down nostalgia, man. It really makes me want to go back and look back on all the iconic matches they had involving these moments, like for real. But yo, I want to know which one in this compilation was iconic, well, the most iconic for you. Let me know down in the comment section down below, and as always, thank y'all for tuning in. Hopefully y'all enjoyed this one, and don't forget to tell your peoples across the globe to kick it with your boys. Just want to get solid time. And you already know to do next, fam. Follow your boy on social media right over yonder. And this is your boy Blaze here saying chuck that deuce, and I will see y'all in the next video. And I'm out.